What's up, you guys? Just got back from doing CrossFit Games Open 24.1. Pretty straightforward workout. It hurt a lot and I'm pretty happy with how I finished. I gave it all that I could. And so here is the video, 24.1. All right, so here we go. CrossFit Games Open 24.1. I always get so nervous before I start. It's like building up to the anticipation of it's always the worst part for me. But once the workout starts, all of those nerves and that anxiety goes away for me. So it's just the buildup. It's like the worst part, thinking of the pain that's about to happen and what could go wrong and all these things, right? So, but once it starts, it's kind of just out the window for me. So first set of 21, my goal was to start fast and hold on. That's all it really was for me. I knew that this workout would be good for me because I'm decent at burpees, and it would just be managing my pace on the dumbbell snatches and trying not to fall off too hard because my capacity definitely isn't at my best right now. I'm definitely not in my top shape, but I just knew that I could still push on the burpees and try to just hold on throughout the whole thing as best as I could. And if I did fall off, I would just try to just keep trudging through it, and that was kind of my goal. So I'm keeping a pretty good cadence right here. I was hoping after these first set of 21, I kind of knew my pacing I wanted to keep. If I could keep that same burpee pace the whole time, I'd be really happy with it. And then when I got back to these next set of snatches, I think I kind of figured out this next set of 21 is kind of going to be the dictator if I could keep that pace or not. So here you go, second set of 21. Still feeling good through it. And yeah, the snatches never really got too bad except for the last sets of 9. It actually started to hit me pretty hard on those 9s. I thought by the time if I get there, like, I'll be good to go, but it actually crept up pretty hard on me on those 9s. So I think that throughout these first sets of 21, if you want to pace it at something you could do 90 reps at. So this whole workout is 90 snatches and 90 burpees. So if you start at a pace that if it was just 90 for time, just stick at that pace from the start and kind of just try to hold on to that as best as you can. But more for like the elite guys and people who know that they could push themselves into that dark place, they're just going to start fast and hold on for dear life, basically. And that's what I try to do. So my cadence is still pretty good. I still felt decent throughout these 21. I can definitely tell that I'm in a controlled pace. I'm not trying to be too aggressive or too out of control because there's still a long way to go after this. But I knew once I got through these first set of 21s that the workout is going to start when I hit those 15s. So I knew that once the 15 starts, I need to be mentally tough and just keep pushing through those 15s. So I already had that mindset going into it. So right when I started these 15 snatches, it kind of set in pretty hard on me, and I already was touching that red line, and I kind of expected that. So it wasn't too much of a surprise to me about how bad I was hurting at this point. I just knew that from here, it's going to be that mental toughness I had to push into and to not slow down too much, because I could already feel that I was at that red line, and now it's just holding on for dear life the whole time. So, and these 15 burpees, my cadence is still pretty good, but I can definitely tell when I was doing it that I'm starting to slow down. I'm starting to hit that wall a little bit, but I was just trying to keep just laying down and getting up the whole time. So for many of you guys, the workout is not really going to start until those 15. So really try to keep that in mind the whole time. That those first sets of 21s, you're going to feel good. And then when you hit that 15, it's kind of like the main crux of the workout. You have to get over that 15. So when I was going through this 15, mentally I just told myself you have to be really tough for these next few sets and not let it slow you down too much. So cadence is still pretty good. These next set of 15 snatches, I really started to dig into that dark place already, and just trying to get through that. And my dumbbell snatches did slow down a lot. I could tell when I was doing it that it wasn't as smooth or fast as the first set of 21. It started to become more slower, more controlled, not really just up and down. It's more like, okay, a little bit of a slow off the floor here and there, you know, so, but I could definitely tell I was getting to that point. And these next set of 15 were probably the big chunk of the workout where I was like, okay, get through this 15 and you just got the 9s to go and you're done. So right here I was telling myself, just get through this. And you could tell I stepped up on one, stepped up on another. This whole time I was doing the jump up, but I think this is when I was really, really hurting bad. So I started to step up just to kind of try to get some control again of my heart rate, but it really didn't work out because I was just in bad pain the whole time right here. So yeah, the step ups I was starting to get slow on the floor. I wasn't really just dropping as best as I could, slow off of the floor. Like that press off started to get hard. And I'm dealing with an injury on my shoulder, so I haven't been doing much shoulder like pressing or anything, not too much volume on that, so I could definitely tell it was affecting me. But through these last set of 9s, I just knew it was go time. I started to touch into that like cold feeling. I started to go numb right here. And once you guys get through this, you know, it's basically over. So once you guys get through these 9s, it's like you really just got to shut your brain off and just kind of go. So I started to jump up again, which is good. No more step ups because I knew it was almost over. And right here I was just feeling everything was coming to a close, like my body was starting to shut down on me, and I just wanted to just get this over with. So almost there. We just got one more set of snatches and burpees here. Right here I just told myself pick it up and just finish it out because this is it, 9 and 9 and you're done. But I got into that zone of where everything kind of just went numb, and like my quads are pumping so hard. I almost felt like I was gonna fail these last 9 of snatches just because my shoulders were like burning so bad. And I didn't really expect the snatches to get that hard, but those 9s kind of surprised me. Right here, closing it out, just telling myself get down and get up and just keep pushing through it because it's over after this. Once it's over, you get to lay down as long as you'd like. So just get through it and you're done after this. And 6:58. So 6:58 was my time. As you can see, I'm just laying there contemplating my life decisions. And about 5 minutes after that, I knew that I was going to throw up, and I did. I threw up about 5 times after this workout. And I could not get up off the floor for about 20 minutes. Physically, I couldn't get up because of just how bad everything hurt. But I'm proud of my effort, proud of my time. From not being in my best shape, but being able to push into that dark zone and being able to just hold that sucky feeling for a long time. I'm really proud of myself with that. It's just a mental test. You know, fitness does come into play on this one, but a lot of it is just how bad do you want to push yourself and how bad do you want to hurt. And I think that's what a lot of this workout is. So if you just tell yourself that it is going to suck and kind of just accept the fact that it is and just kind of get into that zone and just lean into it, I think you guys should do pretty well. Again, manage your breaks if you aren't that good at burpees. Definitely start at a slower pace than you want to. If snatches are going to be hard for you, then break those up early on, but take really short breaks, like 2 to 3 seconds, and pick it back up. And the whole goal of this workout is just to keep moving, not to have long rests. So even if you move slow, just keep moving. Don't stand around. Don't take big breaks. Don't rest for a long time, but just keep moving through the whole workout. And I think you guys will get a decent score if you guys just keep moving. That's all this workout is. It's just turning your brain off and going. So happy with my time, 6:58. Excited for 24.2. Again, I'm not really putting too much pressure on me on this season because, again, I'm dealing with an injury and definitely not in my best shape right now. But again, this gives me some confidence for next year, and hoping to be healthy by next year and be able to really showcase all that I have in me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Keep up. If you want to subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to be doing all the open workouts, kind of explaining my thought process and tips for you guys as well, as best as I can. So thank you guys. Love you guys. God bless and peace.